Lovely Tuesday evening. This is the second video. It is now 9:05 Tuesday evening. This is the 27th of June 2023. I'm in the rolling condo and I am about to showcase the Vine. This is a 2009 E350, a Econoline extended with the high roof. Um, the original one was and still have it, but it was struck by a careless driver. Um, so this was the one that is struck is a 2008 Ford Econoline E250. This is a 2009 E350 Ford Econoline, but it's got the high roof now. So anyway, to begin with, this is the driver's cockpit. I'm on a city street, so one may hear noise, disruption, but I'd rather it be unedited and unsexy just so people can know what the quote unquote living in your vehicle or van life is about. So therefore people aren't misled or maybe thinking that it's going to be this tranquil, lovely atmosphere all of the time. It may be. I just haven't experienced it yet, but and do plan to. But meanwhile, this is an unedited video, as all of them should be and will be for me. So anyway, this is the driver's cockpit. This is the front door, driver's side door. That I just placed that there just for the video. That's me, cocoa and tea and water kettle. Now, this same area is is a dual purpose because I do hang wardrobe here that I'm going to use that day. However, this was not used today. This is just being lazy. But otherwise, it's actually a handle to help balance one's gate to come in here. So anyway, this same area, as mentioned, where one comes in through the front door, or through the door, I should say, driver's side. I'm sorry, the passenger side door. One can stand to come in. And this same area would be a bathroom. Haven't used it for that, but it could be because it accommodates the space for what's under here is a folding porta potty. It's basically familiar for people who've seen like people who have some sort of handicap, usually a physical handicap, and they'll usually have these by people's beds. So that's what that's for, and it has a bucket or bag option for one to use with the folding porta potty or toilet. And haven't used it, but I do have one that I have used, and it's an excellent choice because it feels basically natural, like if well not really natural, but it feels almost like being at home. So anyway, here is the behind the driver's side seat, which is a basically it's another seat with a seatbelt, but it has been purposed for like a bench, so one can sit here. In addition to, items could be placed there like a bench. Now I'm gonna switch the Commodore view, show everything better. So now this is a combination of living room. Well, actually, this is a combination of kitchen. So this will be basically coming into the kitchen area. And these are electronic or air cookers. Well, actually, that's an air cooker, and that is a pasta cooker. They both plug in. This is a quote unquote catch-all drawer, the first one, and the middle one is a food pantry. The last one at the bottom is for pots and pan. The cupboard above has dishes inside. The dishes are plastico. I do not allow any glass in the build, and this is about the only part, probably in the entirety, that is glass, which is the glass for the air cooker. Because I just figure, well, anything on wheels rolling is at risk for being damaged. So anyway, those are cutting boards in the back for those that are maybe wondering what one sees. This is the cleaning water. It's not for drinking. It is. It's got a light detergent in it, like a liquid detergent, as well as vinegar and some bleach, so the water won't become stagnant or moldy. So it comes out like a fresh, bleachy smell, but not strong. And it's multi-purpose for cleaning surfaces as well as myself, or a human body could use it, because it's at a mixture where it wouldn't be harsh to the skin. Here, behind this fabric, is a cool box. Cool box has two compartments. It's no separation like refrigerator versus freezer. It's just simply they're just divided where it can be used for freezing all items, or just whatever one wants to place in here. Right now, there's just simply canteens with cold water, and at this point, I don't have it plugged in because it just hasn't been a necessity, but it will be once I get groceries in here. The plumbing system is very simple. It is just simply a sink. I'm sorry. The sink is just simply has a pipe that just goes to a 6 gallon jug, and I'm going to show the jug that came from either Walmart. Came from Walmart, and it's just a narrow jug. And optical illusion, I thought this being a 5 gallon jug would have been too much for this, but that's 6 gallons. So very good. I was trying to get that apparatus for the water pump to fit on that jug there, which is out of sight. And I'll probably do a showing if one requests that, or perhaps if I'm motivated to do it. But anyway, so I choose not to have the water going out into the ground. I just simply just have it collected and just dump it every so often. So that's the cool box and plumbing. Living room consists of a Amazon ordered lights. They're the adhesive lights that are battery operated, easy to stick onto a surface, and it has multiple colors and patterns. This is a sofa bed that was ordered from the continent of Asia, in which I haven't used it as such as a sofa bed, but it can be adjusted with the backrest to be down, to be flattened, and the armrest can also be flattened to make it a sofa bed, meaning it would have to be pulled away from the wall to do that. But I chose just today to create an addition, well, actually last night I should say, where this won't have to be moved from the wall, and just simply add it to it, and that added to it would be under that fabric that is there, and that is simply an aluminum workhorse bench. And that aluminum workhorse bench has two cushions on it that can be pulled from away from the fabric that you see and put in the middle of this aisle, and it will create a hard surface with the cushion on top of that. And there's two cushions, so one can be placed on top of the fabric of the sofa bed. The sofa bed is not the color that is seen in the footage. It's simply, I have a throw cover over it, and then I have a fitted sheet, if that's the right word, for the sofa over that. And the actual color is like a lovely navy blue, similar to the color of this. It's about that color there, navy blue. And forgive me if the colors isn't exact to what one may agree to. But anyway, it's a lovely color that I have not exposed. I'd rather keep it covered with what's seen here. And these are Amazon finds. So these are collapsible, adjustable tables that I got from Home Depot. They're 4 feet in width, and the height can be added to, but without all the poles added, I guess that's about 36 inches tall. And they're strong enough to where if I wanted to utilize that as a portion of a bed, with caution, I would use that to put part of the mattress on it within the in between, basically on top of that fabric that is seen, which I did that last night and it worked. But I wouldn't bear all weight on the lid itself or the top itself, because it might possibly make the bars bend. So this rolling condo has two air conditioners, and which need to be serviced. A compressor is needed, as well as another pod, and which that's going to cost about $2,600. I paid $400 towards that from the dealer, and I'm going to have it serviced potentially before the summertime is ended. So the first one is in the driver's cockpit, and so the rear one, they both blow basically room air, but otherwise it's more noise than relieving. This is a 2-burner propane cooker, cast iron skillet, and this is what you call a barbecue box. It does not accept charcoals or wood. It is just for the propane fire, and it will come through vents at the bottom of this barbecue box. I have not, and don't think I would, use this to make supper inside this rolling condo. I would love to use this as a source of heat while making supper, but I just haven't decided if there's a safe way to use these inside. There is a garage. The garage basically consists of a solar panel, which is behind the fabric that is in view now, and the solar panel has not been used. It was just placed there today, in which I'm going to learn perhaps tonight if it can be a source for solar power tomorrow when there's sunlight. So prayerfully that will be a way to have power without always going to a physical place to charge the unit itself. The power source at the current would be a small battery pack, about, oh, I would say maybe 500, maybe 600 watts that it can accept. And it will power these wax warmers and probably get about maybe 2 hours of lighting from that. Don't use these much because I want to keep the battery, which is under there, actually is out of view, for probably like a laptop that doesn't require much power to use it. And once I get the other solar generator inside, I would probably do a showing of that. But as mentioned, I would like for people to provide their thoughts, suggestions, or questions so therefore it can make the content shown or talked about ideal for the person that wants to know about it. So anyway, this is the rolling condo. This is a 2009 E350 with the high roof, and it's extended. Have a lovely Tuesday evening, and let's communicate, let's vibe. Ciao for now.